Nicole AlexSandra. I am getting the tables turned on me right now. I'm usually the one that asks the questions and does the interviewing, but I thought it would be good, since my podcast is called Raw&Real, that you learn a little bit about me and what makes me raw and real. So I have... Do you want me to say your name?
My name is Justin, and I am from New York City, and I'm interviewing Nick AlexSandra. This is a quick Q&A on her podcast and the content that she's about to unfold into the world. And so, first question is, what made you start Raw&Real?
Well, it sort of just happened organically. I've always been interested in interviewing people in health and wellness and beauty, and I guess I'm at a point in my life where I just don't give a fuck about anything anymore. You know what I mean? I'm doing things for me and what makes me happy. Since I was, I would say 17 years old, I've always wanted to interview people. I wanted to be a newscaster. That was like my dream. And so this is like a dream come true. And I want to talk about real shit. I don't want to talk about, things that aren't real. Just like, I'm sort of like Gary Vee in a way. I don't want to waste time doing things that I don't want to do. I love to create. I like to make money. I like to build companies. So that's, I like to keep it raw and real. So that's really why I started it. That answers the question.
So you're like an innovator, and you're speaking up. You're the voice for those women or those people that want to talk about these things. And I see that you decided for your first interview to talk about narcissists. Mm-hmm. When did you identify that you were in a relationship with a narcissist, and what was that moment like?
To be honest with you, I didn't know that I was in a relationship with a narcissist, because you don't know that you're in a relationship with a narcissist. I didn't even know what that word meant. Mm-hmm. I had no idea. I had no awareness. I think I didn't have any self-awareness at the time, and I think that's a big part of growth, is understanding who you are. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know who I was, so I let somebody control me. And now I know that that's a narcissistic trait, manipulation. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know at the time I was in a relationship with a narcissist. I really knew years later that I was being manipulated by a narcissist.
So tell us about molecular hydrogen.
Well, we're switching subjects. We just went from narcissism to molecular hydrogen. So I have a company. It's called HBwellco. You can find it on IG at HBwellco, and also on YouTube. And my website is healthandbeautywellness.com or HBwellco.com. Started this company last year, 2018, and the company philosophy, we're all about results. We bring the worlds of technology, science, and Mother Nature, and we bring them together to create products that are going to create a result both in health and in beauty. And so the first product that we're bringing out is molecular hydrogen. It has molecular hydrogen. What is molecular hydrogen? Molecular hydrogen is the smallest antioxidant on the planet. It goes in and it neutralizes toxic free radicals that are really at the helm of all disease and aging. So it extinguishes it at a cellular level so that your body can get back into a natural homeostasis. And it's powerful. Everybody should have molecular hydrogen in their life. There are ways to consume molecular hydrogen, but the superior way is definitely through inhalation, and that's our product. It's called HIT, Hydrogen Inhalation Therapy, and you breathe in molecular hydrogen and it does what I said it does, and it helps you with your energy, with your clarity. It helps you on your healing journey. It helps you with your beauty goals. It really is something for everyone. So I'm really proud of it. We have a new product coming out in 60 days. It's going to be the best product on the market, hands down, in these verticals. So I'm really excited about it. So thanks for asking that question.
Well, that's amazing.
Thanks.
I figured I'd get off the topic of that because you went in depth on your interview with Whitney. So I just wanted to get more information on that for the people, because there's some people out there that don't know about molecular hydrogen, and give them some knowledge on that. Another question I have for you is, where do you see yourself in 6 months with your product and your company and all the content you're putting out?
Well, I'm not a short-term player, so I definitely don't play for the short term. I play for the long term. Short term is for suckers. But you got to plan for 6 months, a year out. In terms of more sales, a bigger team, any profits that we make going back into the company and expanding the company on a personal level, continue to increase my self-awareness, share more content that's relevant to people, add value in people's lives, be happy. That's probably the most important thing, is to be happy.
Okay, who are some of your influences?
My influencers. I'm just thinking about Snoop Dogg right now. I want to thank me, and I want to thank me, and I want to thank me. Yeah, I want to thank me. You know, in terms of influencers, God, the universe. Nice. Yeah, those are my influencers.
And if there's anything out there that you want to tell anybody that wants to take that route that you're taking on becoming a CEO or becoming an entrepreneur such as yourself, what advice would you give them?
You gotta know yourself. This journey's not for everybody. You really need to know what your passions are and what you want to do with your life, what makes you happy. Being a CEO sounds sexy. Everybody wants to be a CEO, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, but it's hard work. I mean, you see me all the time, so it's nonstop. There's not a day off. And that's great because that's who I am. I'm made this way. But it's not for everybody, so you need to dig deep and figure out what it is that you want to do and what makes you happy, and then go with it. For those that want to be entrepreneurs and want to be CEOs and love to work and thrive in that environment, I've spent years commercializing products and helping companies get off the ground. And I think the most important thing is sales. You better be able to sell your product. Your product better have a market, and it needs to sell. If you have no sales, then you're in deep shit. Look at Elizabeth Holmes, who just got taken down. No sales, you know what I mean? But concept and the idea and the theory, and she's the next Steve Jobs. But they really didn't have a lot of sales. Now they're $9 billion, in trouble, and 500 people lost their jobs. So it's just like, where are the sales? Same with Twitter. How do they make money? I have no idea. What's their business model? Now they're successful, but you need to sell. You need to be able to sell your product and make money. So that's really, for me, I've seen companies that have great ideas, amazing founders. They can talk the talk. They're the smartest guys in the room, but they can't fucking sell their way out of a paper bag, and their products suck shit. Or I've worked with people who are from Harvard, and these are like the best scientists who won prizes, and their products nobody wants. So you got to make sure that people want your product and they buy your product. That's number one.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So another question I got for you. See how you merge the health and beauty. Like, what made you go in that lane to do hydrogen, molecular hydrogen?
Well, health and beauty has already started to merge. You can't have true beauty without your health.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have your health, you have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, health is the new gold.
Mm-hmm.
You can be the best at everything, but if you don't feel well every day, then you're not going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, beauty is an inside job. It really is. You can look beautiful on the outside for so long, and but it's really what you put on the inside. It's a mental state as well. But those worlds are coming together. You'll see, people want products that don't have the toxic ingredients in them anymore. People want to know how they can get positive in their lives, and products are playing to that. So that merging was coming anyways, and I'm great at spotting trends, and that's naturally who I am anyway. So bringing those worlds together just was very natural, and that's where the world's coming to anyways.
Amazing. So another question, as far as your business and everything goes in your life, when did you decide that this is going to be what you're going to do? When was that, that moment where you're like, I'm going to go all in with molecular hydrogen, and when did you decide, this is it?
Mm. It's a good question. I think it was, I'm very results driven. When I saw the results, when I saw people healing from this amazing molecule and healing, getting it out of water, which is definitely, in terms of, what works, it's lesser down on the scale. And then turning to the research and seeing, there's over 1,600 scientific studies out there that show the efficacy of this. And it's just, I was like, wow, this is working in other countries. Why isn't it here? Well, we know why it's not here. We've got the FDA, we've got pharmaceutical companies, we've got all kinds of, blocks for these types of products because there's a big business here keeping people sick. So I was like, shit, this is a chance, an opportunity for me to do good. And I want to do that, and also with a product that has a real result. And that's really when I was like, I'm all in. So when I found that out, and then I found a product, and now I'm creating my own product. It's a process.
So what is your ultimate goal?
In life?
In life, with the company, just in general, your ultimate goal.
My ultimate goal?
Ultimately.
Is to be free. To have freedom, to do what I want, be creative, be myself, be happy, build, help others.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's really my ultimate goal.
It's amazing. You're a superhero.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We need more people in the world like you.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I was able to interview you today. You inspired me in many ways.
Thank you.
And you're going to do great things. I see that.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Anytime.
Right. Later.
Later.